Welcome to Richler Field in East Hartford, home to the UConn Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Northern Illinois Huskies. Taking on another team from the MAC, the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff, and we'll get this game going. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Northern Illinois' offense will start this game off with the football. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for this. Program. They need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
He wants to go deep. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. So Connecticut's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a...
Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. UConn will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass on second down. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. That's a first down for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Givens. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I love the job the quarterback does surveying the defense there. Great job pre-snap recognition, understanding the coverage. He goes to his curl route, gets the completion, and picks up the first.
This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Breaks the tackle. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
Man, this tight end, he is like a receiver once he has the ball, isn't he? He's so elusive. He can make people miss. He's got some wiggle, and he's got some speed. This defense, they have their hands full trying to bring this guy down.
He breaks a tackle. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The UConn offense goes back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Using his legs, it's Edwards. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. UConn will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. Got it in the middle. It's Givens. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bryant. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. The lone back's got it. Got the first down and still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They're going to ride this running back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Huskies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Number 7.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Oh, can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UConn. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner. Backed up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
And I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot working the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
Snagged in the middle, it's Rogers. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. The short hands, it's Bryant.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Those two failed to make the connection. Complete pass.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He's got it for a big play. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target. Accurate throw. and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UConn going back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quick strike complete.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Slithers into space. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield, it's Fagnano. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got a man. It's Lynch. There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
And after having a nice gain like that on first down, for the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
The Huskies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They're going to run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Penn State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up 14 over Minnesota. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The UConn offense goes back to work. That deficit has now grown. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Back to pass, it's Fagnano. Out of the backfield, he's open. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right?
Fires the pass, intercepted. Takes it the other way. Past the 20. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Huskies. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Going right to work up top. He fires one deep down the right side.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
Got it in the middle, it's Murphy. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Givens. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down.
And that's a 4-2 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking to throw on first down. Rush is on him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
Northern Illinois, number 8, with the grab and the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UConn going back to work on offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
UConn quick to the line. Looking to pass. It's Fagnano. Grabbed in the middle. It's Parker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. The quick out. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. The sure hands, it's Edwards. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Between the uprights, it's good.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. No surprise, looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UConn offense goes back to work. Looking for a man. It's Fagnano. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Murphy. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Pressure coming. It's caught. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
He's tackled.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback.
Makes a grab past the marker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Power football with the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Got him downfield. Give him 6. Touchdown, Huskies. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Northern Illinois, 31. UConn, 17.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. They'll go to the ground. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a hit. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. UConn going back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
To throw, it's Fagnano. Got his man quickly, and he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Hansen. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. This UConn offense really has it going. Here's the pressure. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. the run. It's Edwards. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Never a doubt. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down marker.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Wants to return it. And they'll get... ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Fagnano. The sweet feet buy a little time. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball down.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tighter, cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one.
There he goes. Smashes ahead. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Final play of the quarter coming. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the 3rd. We've reached the break. Northern Illinois holds the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And they take it in for 6 more points. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The UConn offense goes back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there. It didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. To the air. It's Fagnano. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. On the ground, it's Duke. Spins away from the defender. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Right back to the well. Sweet cut there. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Rides the back and leaves it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Texas is on the ropes, and for all the hype around this program, maybe the most fertile recruiting base in football, it's clear this program is not back. They're trailing by 28 to Missouri. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, the give, looking for room. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You want to stop the run game? Get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run through.
Using his power and his sweet feet to get into the backfield quickly.
And you know you're athletic when you're described with power and sweet feet. I mean, just put those two things together and you're just Pretty amazing.
Makes the catch. It's Murphy. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go looking for a huge play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over first and 10.
The give as they work on that clock. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give on the counter. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff to the single back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll run the counter. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meet open wound. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. You know, there's no real reason to panic.